Meanwhile, hemp license holders in KwaZulu-Natal say that they are optimistic that the industry will create job opportunities. They were part of the launch of a training program for farmers at the Verulam near Durban. 664 people have been given licenses to produce cannabis in the province. Our reporter Londi Khadebe caught up with the CEO of research company Opulent Pharmaceuticals, Duran Govender. Take a look.
We are here in Verulam in Opulence Pharmaceutical that is partnered with the government of KwaZulu-Natal to try and assist with the more than 600 farmers that will be farming hemp and cannabis in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. This is the new program that has been started by the province of KwaZulu-Natal. I will just speak to the owner of this pharmaceutical. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Can you have your names?
Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you and your viewers. My name is Duran Govender. I'm the CEO of Opulence Pharmaceuticals.
Briefly about this program, you partnering with the province of KwaZulu-Natal to assist the farmers.
Okay. So we were granted our SABC license for medicinal cannabis in 2020. It's been 3 years now since we've been running the facility. So we've learned a lot in cannabis, a lot of trial and error. We've also invested a lot of money. So what we've done is that we've partnered with government to help our emerging hemp farmers so that they don't have the same experience as what we've had. So we'll be able to teach them how to grow cannabis, teach them about the pesticides and nutrients, especially if it's out for export, then the requirements are very high. So that's where we will come in and we'll assist the farmers. So we're doing it as more of an empowerment for our up-and-coming cannabis farmers.
We also understand that you guys face challenges when you are basically starting the business. When did you start and how were those challenges?
So the cannabis market is very closed at the moment. Very few, because it's very costly to get a license and the infrastructure requires a lot of investment. So now that the hemp licenses are released, it becomes much more easier for our farmers to get involved. So what we are planning on doing is, the challenges we had was that when it comes to the nutrients, when it comes to the medium, the strains, we had a lot of challenges. So what we've managed to do is, over the last 3 years, do a lot of research and development to get the right type of strain, right type of nutrients. So we're willing to pass on that knowledge to our new farmers.
So the type, why the cannabis is planted inside?
So it's medicinal cannabis. That's the reason why we all in our PPEs and our hairnets. It's a controlled environment. So the heat, the humidity, the temperatures, everything is controlled in order to get the best quality out, and also because it's medicinal, it cannot have outside factors. So it gets tested, it's highly regulated, and it gets tested for heavy metals and pesticides. So that's the reason we're in a closed environment currently.
How many employees do you have in your plant, especially to try and take care of the cannabis?
So there's 46 people currently in our facility to cultivate and harvest our cannabis.
Is there anything that you need to basically to tell us in relation to the farmers outside who don't have places like this where they can plant it inside? Because we understand that they've got just farmers, they've got farmland. They are coming from deep rural areas, and they will be planting this cannabis in their areas. How are you monitoring that?
So you know, in KZN we are very fortunate enough to have good quality sunlight. We have some of the best sunlight in the world. We have enough land, and also our soil is very fertile. So this allows us to grow cannabis. Don't forget, for centuries we've been growing it outside. So it doesn't stop our farmers from growing cannabis at the end of the day. The whole point of this is to get the entire value chain of the plant. So we don't only want to cultivate and harvest and send it off to pharmaceutical companies or send it off to processors overseas. We want to run the economy in our province as well. So that's why we are partnering with government to assist, so that we can get the entire value chain running in the province.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time.
Thank you so much.
Basically, the province of KwaZulu-Natal is going to be starting this program with more than 600 farmers in the province that will be assisting to make sure that they create jobs to this province, and they also grow the economy of the province.